hide that away and pretend that didn't happen. Whereas because I have to send it to them, then they know if I've not done it because they're like checking up on me. So then I feel, I kind of feel more obliged to stick to it. So
it's a great idea. A really great idea.
Yeah, it's good. And like, so basically you just need to have 7 friends, one for every day. So
I wonder if I do.
I know, well, I've actually only got 6 because I don't have anybody for a Tuesday.
Oh, no, I can be a Tuesday.
Everyone. That is quite a big commitment because, and it's quite funny because when I started doing this, it was with my ex, and I'd sort of said to him, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know," like, and I think it's just not a boy thing. Boys don't understand this, whereas so it's all like girls, like all my girlfriends and my sister and stuff like that.
Well done.
So, they're all like, they're lovely, and they're like, "We really want to help you," and they're all like, "Ooh, motivation." So I've also like,
it reminds you that you've got that network as well. So
it's nice, and so that,
you're not on your own.
And it's like, it helps them understand, and then it like just sort of brings you closer together. Because like now, obviously, I know that I'm going to, like, even friends that I don't see all the time, I know I'm going to like speak to them at least once a week because obviously they have to message me. It's like forcing them to speak to you. No, it's fine. Like, it's a good thing. And I think so far, like, I don't think anybody's really felt like it's a major burden. I think they've just kind of gone, all right, well, on a Thursday then I need to message friendies, so and they put it in their like calendars on their phone and get a wee reminder, and then like, it's so I feel bad because I'm like asking them to do it, but like feel like I'm burdening them with it. But actually I think if they didn't, and I did say to them at the beginning, if you don't want to do it, like just say you don't want to do it, or if you don't think that you can commit to it, then just like don't feel bad about it, just say it. But luckily everybody that asked was like, no, I totally want to help you, so that's fine. So that's, I think that is a good thing, like, because I think my problem is just the time just falls away from you and you end up procrastinating and not keeping on top of it. And I think it's just one of those things you need to just keep on top of, like, every day, just like keep refocusing and reminding yourself, like.
And you might find that the days are passing and you just think, oh, I haven't even thought about doing that today.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm kind of like, what did they say? It's 21 days to break a habit. So at some point, and like I think then it also, like, if you're tracking it, it's easier to look back and go, actually, in my head I thought I'd been really bad, but if I look back then I actually haven't been that bad, or I can see like, oh, actually I had like a run of like 3 days or 5 days that I didn't do it, and that's actually really good, so then you can motivate, whereas I never really tracked it like that before. So then, months pass and you don't know. All you've really got in your head is like how you've been in the last couple of days, whereas actually you could do it. I've been better than I thought I was, or I've been worse, so then I need to get back on track. So I think that's the best way for me to like deal with it, is just to be like on it all the time, like writing it down and like keeping track of it. But I know how bad I am at that. I'm so terrible at it.
It sounds like you're doing pretty well.
Well,
beating yourself up.
No, I know. Well, that's always another thing. But I think it is that kind of like, and that's what they're good for helping us, because then they can like get you back on track when you lose focus. Because they're not, even if they're like busy for 1 week or on holiday for a couple of weeks, like in 3 weeks' time, someone's going to be like, right, what's happening with this? So it's never going to get to the point where it's like years and years go by and you've not actually like done anything about it, kind of thing. So
it definitely brings you guys closer as well.
Yeah. So I think that is a good thing. And then like obviously I think I've just been trying to put as many things in place, like so doing the Cinder thing and then doing all this sort of CBT stuff and just trying to absolutely like blast it. I think that's the only way like to even try and combat it, is just to do everything that you possibly can.
Exactly.
So things like post-it notes up around the house and all those kind of techniques. Knit.
I don't know. Try that. Rubber knitting.
Cross stitch. That's my new one. But it's like all these things, and they're all there, and of course I could sit and do it, but inevitably I just don't bother. Like, always find an excuse not to.
Colouring books.
I've got them. I've got every trick under the book. It's just the actually getting me to go and do that instead of doing that. Like, so, but that's what I kind of think the buddies help with, because if they message me like, what are you doing right now, and I'm like, nothing, and they'll be like, go and get your colouring book right now, and they'll like shout at me until I and they're like, I've said to them like, make me prove it to you, so like I have to send them a photo of like me colouring in, like, so that to prove that I'm doing it, kind of thing. who knows, like, I think I got really down about like the last 6 months and thought I'd totally like gone back to square one, but I think I just need to like forget about it and start again.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Take each day as it comes.
Yeah.
And don't forget to like reward yourself for all these things as well, because not just about beating yourself up when you're doing bad, but like actually saying, you know what, okay, I did full of it today, but it wasn't as much as yesterday, and that's an improvement. No?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like trying to put a percentage on it every day as well, so that's part of the things that I have to do now for the buddies, is at the end of the day I have to let them know the percentage of how bad I think it's been or good it's been that day.
Right.
So then that's also a good way to track it. So I
Yeah.
told them it was going to be a leaderboard, and whoever like wins in the month gets a prize. So they're totally like, oh, I'm totally going to win this.
Who's the best buddy? That's brilliant. Oh my god, that's such a good idea. I've never heard that from anybody else, honestly.
Oh yeah,
Really
so
good.
I don't like. I
It's
think
great that she suggested that.
yeah, well, yeah, I think it must be something that like obviously they recommend to other people with sort of addictions and stuff like that. I suppose it's like just a support network, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just trying to get it more structured so that like the buddies know what they're supposed to do, because they're like, what are we supposed to ask you? And so I've had to like give them a list of like questions to like ask me, because they kind of don't really know what it is they're supposed to be doing, so you kind of have to direct them a little bit. And I don't even know if it's just a sort of see how it goes type thing. But I thought the leaderboard thing might be just to make it a bit more fun, a bit of a competition, and then it's really just for me to be able to track it as well, because then I can see like which days are better or like periods that are good and bad.
Yeah. Have you tried different foods and stuff that make you better or worse? Because I've recently cut out coffee, and it's made a massive difference.
Really? Because I'm totally addicted to coffee.
I know. And
I
so
hate
was
tea.
So was I. Like, I would have about 3 coffees in a day or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like drinking peppermint tea and stuff instead. But I heard from somebody else that they cut out caffeine and she hadn't done it for like 6 weeks or something.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought, oh, I might as well give this a go. And it was easier than I thought it would be. And still, some days I do have a coffee. Like if I'm hungover or I'm exhausted, like I still have one as a treat. It's not like it's never.
Yeah.
And I drink tea, but.
See, I think that's my thing, because I don't like tea. I've tried to like force myself to like tea, and with the intention of not drinking coffee, but yeah, no, because I'm a total
decaf
like.
for a while to help.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just tricks your brain. Thinks you think you've had a coffee and you feel awake.
Yeah, because I actually don't really mind like drinking decaf, so maybe I should, because I am totally like a caffeine addict. Like I drink coffee and Diet Coke, and that's like pretty much my liquid for the day.
I do feel like once I've had a coffee, and I can see it now more than before. Like I just get that anxiety just builds, and then that urge is like stronger, because I just feel like, oh, I need to like do something, release it, and my heart goes kind of beats quicker and stuff. So I mean, it doesn't work for everybody, and then I've heard other people say wheat and sugar, cutting out either of those make a big difference as well. So I think a lot of the time diet can have a lot.
It's never something that I've really related to it. Do you know what I mean? But probably actually you're right. And like I definitely know that like when you exercise, it makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Like if I don't go to the gym, like I'm inevitably going to have like a bad night. Whereas if I come home, like if I go to the gym after work or I've done some sort of exercise, then I don't
release that.
I don't really, I come home and I don't have the urges to do it, or like I end up doing other things, being productive and doing the housework, or like, I don't just sit and get into that zone. So
that's good.
But yeah, maybe that's something I should actually do. Maybe that could be one of my 2016 resolutions. And at least, because I've tried, like I've thought about it before, like cut down on drinking coffee, but I've never really had a reason to do it other than just coffee's not good for you, but then I've always thought
too, but I can't give that up yet.
No.
That makes it worse for me too. But sit and drink a bottle of wine, but coffee first.
Gosh, come on, don't ruin my 2016. I couldn't live without wine. Yeah, but that's maybe actually something I should try. I need to drink more water as well. I've always I should just.
One thing at a time.
Although I did ask for a coffee machine for Christmas, so she's like, Santa, can you take that back?
Well, that can be your treat, like once a week, isn't it?
Yeah, true. I probably would only use it like once, like at the weekend anyway.
Yeah.
I don't really use it. I don't drink coffee at night, like when I'm at home, but I do drink it at work during the day.
Yeah.
So